I'm going up on my prices, being persistent is key. I know some of you won't like this, but this here is for me. I'm doubling up on my reps, which makes you different from D. I let you in on my life, the realest you can see. Do not give up on your passion, well that's just coming from me. I guess y'all tables have turned, my tables ran out of seats. Change your direction in life, and go see what you could be. Ain't letting up on you niggas until they crowning me king. It's gonna be all.
Yo, what's up? You tuned into the What's Your Next Phase podcast. We got a special guest in the building today.
Yo,
what's up, boy? I got my boy Jake Spade.
What's good, bro?
A.K.A. The Kid.
What's poppin'?
A.K.A. Mr. Zilch.
Hey,
what's
man,
up, bro?
shit.
Boy, you got a lot of names, boy. What's up?
They gave me that last one. I just had to take it.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, what's up, man? What's new?
Hey, man, everything new.
Hey.
I feel like I just got a new life for real, man.
Why you say that?
Man, I just, in the past year I had 2 kids, a little boy.
Okay.
McKinley and a little girl, August, and I started a clothing line.
That's what's up, man. Fatherhood, man. How was that?
Man, it have its challenges,
Yeah,
you know,
I feel it.
for my situation especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it have its challenges, but man, it's been a beautiful thing, bro.
Yeah, kids are definitely a blessing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So how you get started with the clothing line? What made you get started?
Bro, I was going to my little brother graduation.
Yeah.
And we was stopping. Everybody went to Tuscaloosa, but I stopped in Birmingham to get a gift, for him.
Yeah.
So he wanted a Louis V wallet. I went in Saks and got him a wallet. And my brother be fresh, like suit, bow and tie. He was the president for the Alpha chapter at Bama. So,
yeah.
Bro, I was like, at first I was like, I'm gonna wear a suit.
Yeah.
To match my brother fly. Then I was like, dog, I'm not wearing no suit. So I was in Saks and I picked up some jeans, some G-Star jeans and a T-shirt.
Yeah.
The jeans was like $250. The shirt was on sale, so it was like $30.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, hey, if this your first pair, try it on, da-da-da-da. So I tried it on. As I was trying it on,
Yeah.
I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, dog, I'm going to start my own clothing line.
Yeah.
And that was May 3rd, 2019. And then from there, I just, went through a process to come up with a name.
Man, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, boy, you making some major moves in the city, but they rocking with you.
Hey, man, it's been love.
Hey, man, how you get the people rocking with you like that, man?
With my brand, I wanted something that was gonna stick.
Yeah.
So I could have came up with Pronto or anything, but I just took my time.
Yeah.
From like that day, May 3rd, to leading up to like my birthday month to think of a name.
Yeah.
And one day I was on Facebook and somebody posted something. I commented and I said Zilch.
Yeah.
And like I went and did my own thing. Went downstairs. I put my phone down.
Yeah.
But I was downstairs at the car and like a light bulb went off. And I was like, bro, that's it. So I ran back upstairs and deleted the comment.
Hey, that's crazy how things like come to pass and like just come and just you don't even know, you ain't even looking for it, and it just came to you like that.
Right.
Man, God working mysterious ways. Man.
Right, man.
That's the thing, man. When you want God to, I had to learn that too, man. God ain't gonna wait on you to move. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta put your feet to the ground and move, man.
Exactly.
God just gonna open the doors for you.
He gonna meet you.
He gonna meet you. You know what I'm saying?
gonna
You
greet
can't wait.
you.
My
He
wife
gonna
always
guide
just tell me that, man. You can't wait on time. You know what I'm saying? God waiting on you to move. You gotta move your feet, but He gonna open them doors for you.
Exactly.
Man, that's real, dog. So who's some of your influences? Just like with the fashion, man. Like
fashion wise, man, I'm young, 30, but I got an old soul, so I like Carl Kanai.
Yeah.
I feel like another person that inspired me is Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Because of just, the structure of his career starting as a civil engineer by degree, and I'm a civil engineer by trade in the Airforce. So him transitioning to, doing floor plans and whatever drafting that he did as an engineer, and I do that to, print T-shirts, to evolving into, the man for real.
And that's crazy because when I met you at UAB, man, you always kind of like, being to yourself, but you always had a sense of fashion. Yeah. So I always knew when you first told me, like, man, I want to start a clothing. I knew it was right. You know what I'm saying? Because you always had that creative mind when it comes to just fashion and stuff.
Yeah, man. I learned to piece stuff together from, my older homies, man. Some, football players, some in the streets, some, but everybody, that I was around younger just had a nice sense of fashion. My pops, my grandmama, she be fresh. And every time I see her, she has some new jewelry on. I'm like, dang, granny, you shining. She be like, if I went shiny, you'd think something
Hey,
wrong.
grandma be fresh.
Hey,
man.
she be fresh, man. She gonna still.
Granny be fresh,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
And that's what's up, man. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying, when we always chop it up and have our talks, man. And you always just had that business mindset, and we always be running things through each other, man. So I'm definitely proud of you, bro.
Man, I appreciate it a lot, man.
And like I said, man, like I be like, dang, the city, you know, you taking off, man.
Hey.
To be like so early, you know what I'm saying? To be only a year in, not even a year.
Not even a year.
Yeah. A lot of people been doing it 10 years. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
It's just that favor, huh?
It was just God given, man.
Yeah, favor, bro.
Yeah, it was God given. Because the thing about it, I didn't want to start something that would be hard for people to grasp.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to start something that would you know, just burn out quick. You know, I wanted something like, if I light a candle, no matter how the atmosphere in the room is, no matter who blowing that candle, that flame wouldn't go out. So, you know, that's just what I wanted to do. So I took my time with it.
Yeah, that's definitely, man. That's definitely important, man. I'm glad you, like I said, man, I'm very proud of you, man. Just knowing where you came from and just knowing your story, man. Just knowing how niche your friends. We all are elevating it.
Man, I'm proud of us, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, we got a special group, man.
Because I didn't think I would start a podcast, you know, and I was like, this is out of my element, but
this was on my list. So as you bring me on, I'm like, bro, you inspiring me. You know what I'm saying?
And you inspire me, zero fears, man. It's like, man, no fears, you know. And I think, like, with me, like, you start a podcast, I just hated, like, you know, we talked about this earlier, just the sound of your voice. You know
yeah.
I just, you know, I hate it's like nails on a chalkboard. But my wife told me, like, you're going to get over there. You know what I'm saying? So then when I start hearing myself, like, it ain't even bad, bro.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Definitely, man. So we got some other, we got other fashions in the city, man. You rock with them?
Man, look, it's been guys that's been putting in some hard work for the last, however many years.
Yeah.
And, like, Toulon's, bro, they hard.
Yeah. I definitely want to doing this thing. Definitely got to go to their warehouse. I want to shop with them. Yeah. But they definitely in the 8th.
Yeah, Tony doing his thing with Secret Science.
Yeah, him too. Yeah, man.
So it's really cool because everybody know how Mobile is and where we come from. It's hard to make out of Mobile. And
it is.
Like right now, it's 100 brands in Mobile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm from home, and I love home and I embrace home, but I've been around, so I met different people. So my brand is spreading faster outside of Mobile. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With me being away, but also with me being from home and people knowing me. Yeah. Me being close to home now. My brand's spreading at home, and it's a good feeling, man.
And that's good, man. And how is it being like in the Airforce? You know what I'm saying?
You got to think we've been away from home 13 years, and I've been in the Airforce 9 years. Coming up 9 years next month, March. So
how's that balancing business, the Airforce and just business?
I ain't gonna lie, it get hectic. Yeah. Because like I work in construction engineering, and then like I have projects to do, but then I run a sale or I have a high day where I got to ship orders. So I'm like waking up in the morning, 6 in the morning, printing orders, so that at lunchtime I could package them up and mail them off. So. It's been lately it's been cool because like I had surgery, so I've been off work. And I've been able to handle stuff a little bit better. But,
dang, man.
Yeah.
Good, man. So not only is the city messing with you, man, we got some hip hop artists, man, that's promoting the brand, man.
Yeah. Hey. Man, before we go to the big artists like outside the city, there's a couple of artists from the crib. Okay. Love Santana. Okay. Yeah, he was one of the first to embrace the brand. Yeah. And Jay Montana. Yeah, Jay, he a young artist. He pretty dope.
I heard about him.
Man, he hard, man. Yeah. He embraced the brand. So then I made my chess moves a little bit.
Man, you making them big moves, them chess moves, man. You got they put you out there, man. Yeah. You had Rose. Yeah. Man. Hey, how you come about that?
So I'm in a Facebook group called T-Shirt Millionaires. Yeah. And I added a young lady. She has a brand called Trillis. It's a dope brand. Shout out to LaSpencia Brown. She got a brand called Trillis. Yeah. Well, she posted that. Rick Ross posted her, and I hit her up immediately. It's January 2nd. After New Year, this New Year, and I hit her up and was like, "Hey, congrats! This hard." Yeah. And so I found out how she did it. Yeah. And I sent my gift to him. Yeah. And he got it, bro.
Man, that's crazy. That for real, man. Not only that, man, he posted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So man,
out of all the brands, he posted yourself.
bruh, I was sweating them out all day. I was trekking the UPS trekking, bruh, like crazy. And like I seen my package got delivered, and I went to his store, and he ain't post me for the day.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, all right. Hopefully he posts me tomorrow when he get the rest of the shipments in.
Yeah.
You know, because after he posted the brands that he posted for the day, he posted he like went to Wingstop. You know, he did his due diligence.
Yeah.
And bro, I was like, okay. Hopefully he'll post me tomorrow. Say it's delivered, God. You know.
Yeah.
Man, so I was in my feelings a little bit.
Yeah.
But nah, I went. I actually got to work and did some work on some stuff, and then I went to sleep.
Yeah.
I took a nap about 4, and I woke up at 7, and I had a notification from Rich Forever on Instagram, and I was like, boy, stop playing.
Yeah.
So I went to it, and he posted me. He had the black bottle with one of the outfits, and he had my card with my information on it and showing my face, and he added Zilch Era. Man, I just wish I could have been like a fly on the wall, because the presentation that he did, it was impactful, bro.
Yeah.
It made a statement without him making a statement.
Man.
Yeah.
That's definitely not only him, man. I seen like Boosie.
Yeah.
He had on wear your stuff too, man.
So man, I got t-shirts to Boosie probably 3 months after me selling t-shirts.
Yeah.
I got Boosie shirts to Boosie, people around Boosie.
Yeah.
And he ain't wear it.
Yeah. Dang.
We ain't wear it. But I met a guy a couple months later. I was in Pensacola. I stopped at a post office to get some packages off. And I recorded some content of me folding shirts that I was able to use later on. I don't know if you've seen that video or not. But from that stop at the post office, I ran into a guy. He owned a boutique, and he also owned like a clothing sports store where he made jerseys and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
I was getting his info, and in the process, I was like, here, what color, what size you wear? Mm-hmm. And then I gave him a blue t-shirt. Yeah. Fast forward a couple months later, he booked Boosie for a show in Pensacola, and he went to Boosie Estate. And it's a video floating around on the internet of Boosie doing like his little promo for the party, and bro in the background with a Zilch t-shirt on. Yeah. Yeah. Fast forward again, I got a contact with Boosie. I actually got a few contacts with Boosie, honestly. But this one worked out for me, and I was able to get to his manager again through a different avenue. Yeah. And man, he didn't even post it for the world to see, because Boosie get paid to post people's stuff. Oh yeah, he get paid to wear people's stuff. Buy his bag. Yeah, he bought his money, so it's respect. I was like, dang. Yeah. But he got invited to an event, and he wore Zilch. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, so it's like, in my opinion, he fucking with the brand. I sent him a card so would understand. So. Yeah, shout out to Boosie, man. One of my favorite rappers growing up. I used to have a mean Boosie fade at UAB.
So take the people through your mind. Like, what does it take? Because I know a lot of the kids and like the youth now, they love fashion and the music, hip hop. Yeah. What does it take to start a clothing line business? If you started from the bottom, what are some things you had to do? Would you tell people how to go?
Everybody's experience is different. Yeah. Some people start and they have to, recreate. I was fortunate enough to start, and I got a staple brand for it. Like, in my opinion, my humble opinion. My humble opinion. Yeah. Like, not being boastful, but my brand means something. Yeah. It's not just I don't want to say nothing and it be somebody name of their brand and they be offended, but it ain't nothing that's meaningless. It's meaningful. Yeah. So my advice is to, have something that means something to you, that means that's personal to you. Yeah. Because the thing about it with anything, like any brand you start, you're not gonna be just selling your brand. You're gonna be selling yourself. So if it's not personal to you, it's not gonna do what you want it to do. Yeah.
That is crazy though, because like when it comes to starting business, because I do like business consulting and stuff. It take a lot of work, what I'm saying? People don't understand what it takes to go into a business, you know what I'm saying? Right. And run the business. And like I said, we have our conversation. I'm like, man, you really like understand it, you know what I'm saying? You really did it from the ground, ground up. Because I know sometimes we have conversations like, I don't want to put it out right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just had that time and you really stand on what you want to do. You don't just put stuff out.
Right, like right now, I want to put out some stuff, but I'm getting the drop together because I don't want to rush it and it be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, even with my t-shirts, I didn't want to put it on the regular t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want the quality t-shirt, the print gonna last, the t-shirt gonna last. You ain't gonna have the bacon net, you know.
Yeah.
And then luckily I did the same thing with my hoodies. You know, like you could rewash and it still have its same value from when you first paid for it. So I wanted the quality brand, quality product behind my brand.
Yeah, you do have like quality, man. Like shirts are comfortable, man. You know, you got the sweatshirts, they comfortable too. Like take us behind your creative process. Like what makes you what's your mindset when you doing like creating, when you creating, like just putting the right colors together? Cause it seems like all your colors just flow together. Everybody.
Man, I don't know, dog. So for this first drop, I knew I wanted to do have red and everything.
Yeah.
So everything had red in it. Like it's a yellow hoodie, they got red. The blue one got red, the black one got red, and then I got a red and cream, and then I got a black. What it is? Red and cream. Then I got the white and red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. And then I threw an oddball and I did green and cream.
Yeah.
Cause green one of my favorite colors. So I was like, I gotta have a green one in there, but they ain't have no red in it. But luckily, that's what Boosie say. My favorite Peter Pan fit my favorite color green. Yeah. So he had on a whole green Peter Pan fit, and you know, I threw a green piece in there, and I don't know, it just flowed together. It just flowed, you know.
Yeah, because I know we was talking earlier, like you went to college, man. He was like, when you dropped out of college, then you know worked at Walmart. You know, tell people about that stuff, just like your come up. Man,
it was just like when I dropped out of college. I dropped out with the plan of going to the Airforce, but I just had to go to Mobile for a hot second until everything fell in place. And like it's crazy, a dude reached back to me when he seen the brand just evolving. Yeah. And I worked with him at Walmart. Dude reminded me back then, over 10 years ago. Yeah. You know, that you said you was in the fashion, you said you was in the clothes, excuse me, etc. And he was like, it's cool to see your brand doing what it's doing. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, people may look like it's an overnight success, but it's not, because I built the brand JaKhiry over this time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's what makes my brand different from other brands. Because even in my mission statement, I pretty much wrote it 4 years ago. Like, I seen an old Facebook, you know how they do the memories. Yeah. A memory popped up, and I'm like, dang, bro, this is my mission statement. Like, you know, it's bits and pieces of it, but
I remember you told it to me. I was like, dang, bro, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I ain't know, man. Yeah. People don't understand. Zilch, man, it stands for, man.
Zilch is another word for zero. Yeah. Yeah. So I took zero and, you know, I put some value to zero. Actually, people don't even understand. We get taught numbers wrong. That we start at 1 in grade school, but really should start at 0.
Explain that, man.
Well, 0 is a place value. Yeah. Right? So if you start at 0 and you go to 10, you go 1, 0. That 0 got to be there in order to make the 10. You know what I'm saying? Dang. You know what I'm saying? It hold value. Yeah. Right. So
that's crazy.
Like you can't have $999,000 and call yourself a millionaire. You got to go one more. You know what I'm saying? And have 1 million and all them zeros.
People don't even think about that.
Exactly.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. So man, what's next for Zilch, man? What's some plans in the future, man? What you got for Zilch, man? What can we expect?
I'm about to put out something in a couple months. By the time this podcast come out, hopefully a month after that, I'll be putting out. You know, it's just me, so I'm covering like all the overhead and stuff. And and I'm not big on taking on any investors right now. Yeah. I had a couple. I had some people say some stuff. Yeah. My mentor, he actually has an investment group, and he didn't offer me, but he was like, if I want to reach back with him, you know, the door open. So
explain people to like that thought process. Why it's like not so quick to sell your, you know, sell your brand. Why is it important?
Man, so I got kids, man. So I can't just give pieces away of me that I haven't even given my kids yet. You know what I'm saying?
Because legacy.
Exactly.
Man, that's good. Because people don't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely holding your brand is important. You know what I'm saying? Because people can throw money at you, but all money ain't good money. You know
right. Man, I had a million that offered me to invest.
Hey.
Yeah, legit. And I was just like, it was a young lady. I was just like, it ain't the time. Because when people throw money at you, they feel like they have control. Yeah. But I have to orchestrate and build the brand the way I want it to be built before I take on any investor. So that's just That's just where I'm at right now. So whatever losses I gotta take, if I gotta go broke behind it for a short while, I mean, that's just what it is.
Mm. Man, I hear, and I know you, man. You tell me you listen to Nipsey a lot, man. Is he one of the biggest influences to like,
man?
Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
man.
I actually got a T-shirt named after him. Like, and of course, a lot of people that wanted to pay homage to him, name certain stuff after him. But like, all my stuff have names. It's not just Royal Blue, whatever. I put a name on everything. And one of my T-shirts is Nipsey Blue. But man, really, I've been on Nipsey since we've been boys back in 08, 09. So when to see his progression over this decade, it was inspiring. To know that whenever I got in business, I was gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And like, he also inspired me because I used to always say, man, I need to get out the Airforce so I could get rich. Yeah. But then I started listening to him and listening to different things that he said, and I was just like, I could get rich while I'm in the Air Force. Yeah. The only thing that's stopping me is an excuse. I'm saying the Air Force is in the way, but I got to get it. That's me making an excuse. And part of my brand is having zero excuses, zero regrets, zero fears. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get that thought process out of my head.
Yeah, he was definitely, like I said, way ahead of his time. And I remember, I know you used to listen to Nipsey a lot. And I remember, like, 08, I found out about Nipsey, like, through World Star. Yeah. I used to be heavy on that when I first went to college. And the thing about it is, he really taught us, which I didn't listen, Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people, he literally told us, like, this was going to happen. Like, invest in Bitcoin. And, I'm now getting to the stock market. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sure. I'm more pro real estate, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going towards that avenue. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to learn the stock market now, man. I really wish I bought Bitcoin.
Man, me too. But, the saying is, you don't know until you know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not going to go nowhere. The stock market not going nowhere. It ain't. Presidents hang their hats on how well the stock market doing. Yeah. So we ain't going to stop having presidents, so they ain't going to stop the stock market. So we could, like, a lot of people right now, they rushing to get in and just invest. Yeah. And they really not doing the research. Not understanding we got time to do the research and do the stocks the right way. You know what I'm saying? And make that money long term, not just up front.
And it goes to show, like, when we come together as people, like, the things we can do, even with the stock market, like the situation that happened the other day with GameStop.
Oh, yeah.
Just like how people can come together, like, if we all come together.
That we built off power of the people, man. Yeah. We built off that.
Yeah. And people don't understand it.
Right.
And that's crazy. So, you know what I'm saying, like, even, like, with black people, you know what I'm saying, especially, like, with building businesses. And we just come together. Because I think sometimes with, like, black people, when they come to business, we are coming together now, but sometimes it's still like crab and bear mentality.
Man, I just tweeted about that the other day, and I was like,
for real?
I never had the crab in the bucket mentality. Yeah. We all could win, we all could eat. Yeah. The pie is not going to stop getting sliced. It's enough slices of pie for everybody. That's just my opinion on it, because I've seen people literally come from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? What make you any different from the other person? What make that person any more special than you? Yeah. Everybody could attain what they wanted to attain.
So where do you think that mentality came from? What do you think started that? Like within us, just from things you've seen, like just people.
With black folks, man, slavery, bro. Yeah, for sure. The last slave ship came through Mobile, so we got all the remnants of the slave mentality still. You know what I'm saying?
And I think, like, our generation, we're more, like, the millennials, we more business-minded. A lot of stuff we ain't going for. Yeah. And I think sometimes it comes from, our parents, our grandparents. Right. And they have that stability mindset. Mm-hmm. And, you still have sometimes now when you tell them you want to be an entrepreneur, they'll tell you, get that 9 to 5 because they don't understand it.
Exactly. But, bro, I come from a family of entrepreneurs, though. My aunt got a event planning company, and she's done very well. Yeah. For herself. I ain't gonna put no numbers out there, but she's doing well. And it evolved over an 8-year span. My mom, she been an entrepreneur. My grandma, she did hair and owned her own hair shop. That's entrepreneurship for real. And
that's why I tell people, like, you can't have freedom and stability. And I had to learn that too, because I had that stability mindset as well. Until, I met my wife.
Yeah.
Even when I first met her, she always had that entrepreneur mindset. Like, I can't work for nobody. She used to tell you, I cannot work for nobody.
Right.
And I was like that, but I was more so until I got the job, and I seen like how I was treated, especially my last job. And I ended up leaving, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people get to a point where they think you need something, but you really don't need something.
Hey, man, it's tough for me, because I be making that money, and I be at work. I'm in the Airforce. It's like, dog, y'all ain't finna talk too crazy to me in here.
Get a little check.
Man. Hey, we having a conversation. I'm like, yeah, sorry, and that's cool, but I just made $500 while we was talking.
And they don't understand that, but I think society as a whole, they still look at us that, like, sometimes we need stuff, and that's why I tell people, you can't have freedom and stability. Stability is if you want to go to a job, somebody tell you how much you can make a year.
Right.
And you comfortable, but you know you got a paycheck coming in. But a lot of people are not ready to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm saying? You got to take that. You got to be willing to take that leap of faith.
Bro, with me, okay, I'm still at to do the Airforce. I was playing with the idea of getting out.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get out the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then I had kids. Now I gotta have that stability. Make sure I could do what I could do for my babies.
Yeah.
And then.
But you're in the right position. Get that check.
Right.
You know
so I'm still going to get out the Airforce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zilch is just the first step. It's the first step to feeling comfortable. But, like, I'm about to graduate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to graduate, man. Project management. Yeah.
So what are you doing at Airforce?
Construction management.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. I work in a special unit.
Okay.
I'm in construction management. But I actually just got picked up to go to a program in Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado, at the Airforce Academy to teach engineering cadets.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna become officers. So, man, I just trying to do,
Hey, man, you gotta grind. You gotta get it.
Hey.
Man, so what about the youth that's coming out of high school now? I mean, do you recommend the Airforce to people, man? Is that a good avenue to go?
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna advocate for the military, because it's not for everybody.
Okay, got it.
It's not at all.
Yeah.
When I dropped out of college, I knew I was going into the Airforce.
Yeah.
I already knew it would be good for me. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what I wanted to do. I went to school to UAB for civil engineering, and I got out with the admiration to be in civil engineering in the Air Force. So I got out with a plan. And see, that's the thing. Like, even with me getting out the Air Force, I'm getting out with a plan.
Yeah.
So even if you go, if I pull a young dude to the side, I'll be like, and I have told some young dudes, like, hey, go to the military, get you 4 years, get you some experience, and get out. But I also tell them, like, hey, it comes with a lot of sacrifice and a lot of shit. So long story short, bro, I'm not gonna advocate nobody.
Yeah. If you ain't disciplined and you
bro, but you gotta think, I wasn't necessarily disciplined.
Okay.
When I was younger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I went in at, bro, I was 21. Come on, man. And it just, bro, it take a special type of commitment to do it, because I've seen some great people come through the military and not do well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it is not easy, bro.
Yeah. And that's the thing, though. Like, because of me with college, because we went to college with the UAB.
Yeah.
I always ask myself, would I do it again? You know what I'm saying? Because I remember, before even doing a podcast, or just starting my own business.
Yeah.
Before I even moved to Atlanta, I've been in Atlanta with 7 years. So, we went to UAB in Birmingham, and then after I graduated, I worked at the district attorney's office for almost a year and a half. So they were gonna pay for me to go to law school, but you know what I'm saying. I find myself like, do I really want to do this?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
I find myself like, do I really want to do this?
Exactly.
So, and I just couldn't get with the fact of course, if they paid you, they're gonna want you to be a DA. You gotta commit to a certain amount of years, but I just couldn't get with the fact of just putting kids, you know what I'm saying, in jail because of the product of their environment. Like,
bro, when I dropped out, that was a decision I made, with a decision I made to still go, progress.
Yeah.
So I feel like dropping out was the best decision of my life.
Yeah.
Because I've experienced things that,
most people haven't.
A lot of people haven't, And so I wouldn't recommend everybody drop out. I wouldn't recommend everybody become, entrepreneur. I would recommend, like, now that I have kids, I'm not going to push them off into the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, you got to go to college. You got to do whatever.
And that's the reason I created this avenue, because I want to bring in so many entrepreneurs with different avenues. Yeah. So you can kind of have a mindset of where you want to go for the youth. You know what I'm saying? Because we went to college. I changed my major with 3, 4.
Boy, what you say?
How many times, before I figured out what I want to do, and then I was like, oh, I want to do this, and I always had an interest in law and studying and stuff. Yeah. But then I got there and I was like, damn, I don't want to do this. Right. Because I felt like in myself, I got, to Atlanta, then started doing project management for, a pipeline company, and then started doing accounting for a company. So I was just working in so many different avenues that not even realizing it, because I'm like, damn, God, why am I, like, keep working these different things? Yeah. But the thing about it is, I don't realize it, like, what God take you through. I done worked in almost every department of a company. Right. I done worked at HR. I worked at in college. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Department of Veteran Affairs.
Yeah, I remember.
Then, you know what I'm saying? I done worked at the attorney's office. Then I done worked in accounting. So I learned everything about a business. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So what you did was you built the toolbox.
Yeah.
And you just pulling tools from every experience.
Yeah.
And putting it in that box. Yeah. Bro, that's how I was able to come up with a solid brand, bro. Yeah. Like, every experience that I had them experience bottled up, and when I needed them, I just started putting them out.
Yeah. And you never know. That's why I use that to say, like, people never know why God taking them through certain situations. Because people are like, why am I here? Because I got to a point where I went to my job. I hated it. I was like, man, I hate coming. Boy. You get to a point you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, like, you got to go to this job, but you got to have money coming in because you got bills.
Exactly.
And the one thing about, like, if you want to be, entrepreneurship is not for everybody, because one thing, you got to be willing to take that leap of faith. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody not willing to take that leap of faith. Yeah. Like, I took that leap of faith right after I got married. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But my wife was supportive, because she was like, you are better than this. Nobody should be telling you how much you can make a year. Exactly. You can make, and the crazy thing about it is, so when I first quit, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get me a pickup truck. Mm-hmm. Right before I quit. So it was funny. I was working at this, I was working at the company, I was doing account or whatever. I got a pickup truck, but you just hear people whispering like, how the heck he afford this with what he made? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You hear that? They done see me pull up with a truck, like nice truck. They like, how the heck you afford that with this? Right. Exactly. And I just tell people, man, I got other stuff going on.
Right.
This.
They don't understand being multifaceted,
yeah.
Bro.
And I had a boss tell me, like, one time, because I was late a couple times, they was like, you need a job, you got to pay for your truck. When she said that, I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you think I need this? And it was cool, because, you know what I'm saying, you got to learn when people play, play with you, you got to do it. You got to give it back to them. You know what I'm saying? So I was, I had to tell my wife, I was like, I'm going to get a truck. And I got a pickup truck, and I started doing deliveries out of there. And the crazy thing about it is, when I first started, I was working out these apps for pickup trucks. So that's another avenue, too, for young people. Get you a truck, they pay for themselves. So I ended up, get a pickup truck. And I was like, bro, I made in 2 hours what I made in working 8 hours. You know what I'm saying?
That was it.
I was like, bro, I'm never going back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it ain't no back-breaking work. I'm like, man, you paying me to deliver this to this? Right. And I'm making what I make in 8 hours and one trip. Yeah. Oh, nah, never going back. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I got to the point, like, me and my wife, she used to be, because she was working, you know what I'm saying, for, like, as an independent contractor for somebody. And I'd be at the house, man. I get up at 9. I'm back at the house by 12. Yeah. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of the day, she's like, man, you in the house already? Yeah. Like, man, but it was good that you have somebody behind you to push you to that. Because if I stayed in my mindset of that stability, I would have never got to this point.
Yeah, it's luckily my family.
You know what I'm saying?
So I was able to, listen to them and take heed from my mom and my grandma.
And I was happy, man. You know what I'm saying? So when I left, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I left, shot the deuce to him. And I was, saying it to say, I took that leap of faith right after I got married. A lot of people wouldn't do that. Like, what, you doing this? Nah, I took it and never missed a check.
Zero fear.
But zero. You got to have it. Never miss a check. I pay myself. And, exactly. I push that, especially on the business. I push myself, you know what I'm saying? And making my own money. I can make $50,000 a year if I want to. I can make $1 million a year if I want to. It's just the hard work you're willing to put in to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
And so, like, that's my advice for real. That hard work. Like, it's 365 days in a year. Yeah. So every day you do one thing for your business.
And I hate when people complain about like that.
At the end of the year, you did 365 things for it. Yeah. So you built a foundation to build your brand, your business, your, whatever it is that you want to do. If you're writing a book, write something down every day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, you got a product that you built up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you can't, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't willing to take that leap, man, you can't complain about a life you obtain.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, it's 24 in a day, and everybody get the same. You know
Man,
what I'm
I don't sleep, bro. I can't sleep.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know. I just feel like I gotta be doing something to get done.
And I'm trying to get to that point too, like getting up. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably got the mentality because you was in the military, like that, getting up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And it probably stuck. And I'm trying to get to that point too, like just getting up early, super early. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I'm sleeping now, I'm like, dang, the whole day go by.
Like,
you know
bro, I left a restaurant and was networking at 2 in the morning. You know, the night I hit up Rick Ross people.
Yeah.
Like,
people understand the grind, what it take, man.
Bro, it take a lot. It take a lot. And, you know, you don't really realize how much it take until you get in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people stuff, you know, don't do as well as they wanted to do.
That's crazy, bro. So what's next for Zilch? You trying to get it worldwide? You want it all the way around the world, man?
Man, I got shirts in Africa, and shirts in Germany, and shirts in New England, like not New England, England. Yeah. You know, so it's like, man, you know, you gotta take over niches. Yeah. You know, but I ship to people in Hawaii, New York, Cali, Virginia, Wisconsin. I done shipped some places, Delaware. Yeah. Because, I mean, with me being in the Airforce and me just knowing people from Mobile that's living outside the city, you know, I've been able to spread my brand quick. Yeah.
So you have certain marketing tools you do? You know, when you pushing your stuff, like just...
Man, right now it's basically word of mouth and Instagram posts, Facebook posts, like to get down to like learning the nitty gritty of like marketing. Yeah. Like I know marketing, don't get it twisted. I got a good, you know, advertisement, all this stuff, but like it's actual like data that got data analysis and knowing my target market on social media so I can run ads and attract people to my site. Like I gotta learn that part. You know, I'm still learning a lot. I'm still building the brand as you know, as we speak right now.
Hey. You gotta know what you're doing, man. You seem like you know what you're doing, but like I said, bro, I'm very proud of you, bro. Just from
I appreciate it a lot.
From coming from Mobile, man. Anybody got a business in Mobile, I'm an advocate. Advocate for anybody, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, you gonna link up with any brand soon? You think, you know what I'm saying, you just gonna do your own thing, you know?
Man, it's a couple people that I would collab with. Yeah. It's hard doing collabs, bro. Yeah. I already know, you know, because, you know, if you don't have that cohesive goal with two different, you know, brands, it ain't even gonna do what you needed to do. You know, it's gonna be pointless. So,
because everybody got their own mindsets and the way they do it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, if I don't necessarily want to even collab on clothes. I want to collab on events. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and there's some stuff I could get into later. But yeah, I would love to collab on events, not clothes for real. Our platforms, you know, bring people together. The platform for clothes bring people together. Yeah. And not just, you know what I'm saying?
And this thing, once we come together, man, as one man, we go back to that crab in the barrel mentality, man. Yeah. Because everybody wants you to succeed until you succeed. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you succeeded and they still in the same place. Yeah. A lot of people start having envy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, luckily, I don't know. I guess I'm just at a spiritual place where I really can't even recognize if nobody hating on me or not. Yeah. But you know, because I just receive a lot of love from what I'm doing, you know.
And I know, like, one thing, and I talked about it on the last part, like meditation. And I know you do it a lot too. Yeah, you tell me about.
That's how I came up with the name of the brand. Like, I was praying and meditating. I even went on a fast at one point. You know, just like, God, you know, I want to do this. So whatever you get to me, you know, just put it on my heart. You know. And once I seen, like, I text that comment. Once I text that comment, everything that I was praying and, you know, meditating about it all, that light bulb went off for me, bro. So I deleted the comment. And a week later, I was trying to get a logo. A logo made.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Hey, tell the people how they can find you.
Hey, I'm on all social media platforms, but I would prefer you just follow the brand page, Zilch.Era, and then you can shop at ZilchEra.com.
Okay. Yeah. Got anything to tell the people? You know, get the kids some words of advice, man, for starting a business, man.
be smart.
Yeah.
Be patient. Be positive. Learn to take, the good with the bad with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you got to be fearless.
Yeah. You definitely got to be fearless, man. Like, hey, you hit the head on the nail, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Hey. But like I said, man, hey, tell the people again where they can find you, you know what I'm saying?
You can find the brand page at Zilch Era on Instagram. And then you can shop at www.zilchera.com.
Hey, that's what it is, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, man. Hey, thank my boy Zilch for coming in. Like I said, bro, very proud of you, bro.
For sure.
Keep grinding, bro. And we're going to catch you on the next one. But I know you're going to be back on this for some more.
Shout out the next phase that coming with it.
Hey, shout out next phase, man. Hey, until the next time, we out. Peace.
I'm going up on my prices, being persistent is key. I know some of you won't like this, but this is for me. I'm doubling up on my reps, which makes you different from D. I let you in on my light, the realest you can see. Do not give up on your passion, well that's just coming from me. I guess y'all tables have turned, my tables ran out of seats. Change your direction in life, and go see what you could be. Ain't letting up on you until they crowning me king. It's gonna be all money in, until the day that I leave. A couple on the west, a couple on the east. God said let it out, so I guess I'ma preach. I'm humbling up on you, I'm dropping 6 in a week. And on the day I come up, we'll split it half like a crease. I'm the keeper of my brother until the day they deceased. I'm with them, they wrong or right, don't really matter to me. Ex weak, my new is better than me.